Fala galera, beleza? Eu sou o Sobrevivente, sejam todos muito bem-vindos a mais um episódio de The Invincible. Bora continuar aqui a nossa jornada. Ele pediu pra gente verificar o nível superior. Vou subir aqui então. Ok, o que nós temos aqui? Isso faz. Desliga o campo de força. Ai, sim, agora a gente consegue passar por lá.
Force field's down. I opened the passage. We can follow the convoy route now.
When you're ready, Doctor.
E agora, eu vou a pé? Será que dá pra voar?
And our satellite will be over this ship.
Liga a escolta da aliança.
Now we're lucky. Clouds are low. Fortunately, this ship's not here. Neither there or...
Are you still looking?
Not here either.
I'm entering the next module. Still... nothing.
Tá, aqui foi por onde eu cheguei. Tá, mas... Liga a escolta da aliança. Bom, vou tentar ir caminhando pra lá mesmo. Aqui tá fechado. Ou não?
There's something I need to do before moving on.
Eu não consigo passar aqui, não. Vamos tentar voltar. Eu realmente não sei se daria pra ter vindo com o carrinho pra cá. Talvez não. Eu não vou voltar lá pra buscar ele. Aqui é furada. Ah, foi aqui que desativou. Será que tem alguma coisa pra gente investigar?
Yasna, focus. What now?
Será que eu volto lá tentar pegar o carrinho?
I'm leaving the base. Going after the convoy.
Bom, parece que a gente tá no caminho
Astrogata.
certo.
1 minute. I've got some crucial information. I had to make sure before I told you.
What is it?
It's about Gorski. He's alive.
What?
Boas notícias.
But how? You said he died during the night.
Correct, I did. I couldn't let you go back to those ruins. But once you'd given up on returning to orbit, I sent Hopper back for him. Artie carried the doctor on board. Secured him. Now Gorski's in the infirmary.
I can't believe you lied to me. But more than anything, I'm glad he's alive. I would go back for him, you know.
I know. It was the very reason why I couldn't tell you. I wanted to send a lander for him once he was safe. He wouldn't have listened to me otherwise. Just like he didn't listen before. Giving away your tank, going to the Alliance base.
I admit, you had your reasons to believe I'd disobey you. Doesn't mean I like it one bit.
Yasna, all members of the crew are back on Dragonfly.
Down you go, oh bright sun. Time to let the night in. For my legs are heavy and field is not inviting. Legs become too heavy, hands become too weary. Down you go, oh bright sun. Night is not that scary. Hide behind the dark woods while we're running barefoot.
Bom, eu acho que a gente tá no caminho certo aqui.
Well, I've got to the place where they were digging. It's hard to miss. They set up a huge machine at the center. It must weigh thousands of tons. The ship that brought all of this must be...
Gigantic, yes. The Invincible surpasses any of our units, even the largest orbital stations. In my opinion, it's a bit excessive.
Parece impressionante.
Well, for me, it's quite impressive.
That was exactly their goal, to impress. Such giants aren't very practical, though. I would even say that the larger the ship, the bigger the problems.
There's also a couple of smaller cranes here. In comparison to the Colossus, they look like it's pups.
Yes, I got it. They have big machines. Bigger than ours.
Tem alguma coisa no chão ali. Ou não é nada, né?
Interesting. They found a
E
sizable
olha lá a
object deep
estrutura, hein?
underground. Stands out from the rest. It's not a part of the structures, but rather an independent, autonomous machine.
Also metal.
Yes.
So, a robot? Or something else that finally looks familiar?
Well, it looks a lot more like a robot than the other structures. The excavator has a massive work area. They had photos of the site in the database, taken before they started digging. It's unrecognizable. Inside, there's a structure. Yes, a metal one. Similar to the ones on the surface. But these are completely hidden underground.
Parece que tinha tipo de um acampamento aqui do lado, né? Vamos dar uma olhada?
Two modules were placed nearby. The first one looks residential.
How far to that convoy?
Oh, not far. Even if I make a few stops, it won't take long.
Seria isso? Ah, é um joguinho. Tá, aqui parece que não tem nada de interessante.
The second one is a mobile laboratory.
Aqui já é diferente.
They excavated a lot of different objects, in terms of shape and size. I tried to arrange them somehow, to classify them.
Were they successful?
It looks promising. If they had spent a little more time, they would surely have come up with something.
And yet they gave up all efforts.
Ah, eu achei que a gente ia encontrar algo mais aqui. A porta não abre, né? Deixa eu olhar o mapa aqui. Bom, o caminho é pra lá. Tá, aqui é só isso mesmo. Aparentemente, né? Claro.
I should move. Oh, there's no time.
Será que a gente consegue entrar nessa máquina maior? Vou ter que dar uma bisbilhotada aqui, né?
I'm still here, if you're wondering, sir. It all just takes longer than expected.
I know the situation. No need to explain yourself, Doctor. We're in
Ah,
this
é por
together.
lá. Caramba, eu tô judiando da Yasna, né? Fazendo ela andar tudo isso.
Status?
Nothing's changed, Astrogator.
Understood.
Daqui a pouco ela desmaia de cansaço. Dá uma olhada no mapa. Beleza. Aparentemente o caminho é esse mesmo.
Astrogator, I've already covered most of the convoy route. I'm entering a more enclosed area. A ravine, to be precise.
I see. Can I count on a tactical report?
Of course. A simple analysis of the situation won't hurt anyone.
That's for sure.
Caramba, eu tô cansado só de escutar ela respirar. Será que o ponto é aqui em cima? Eu acho que sim. O carrinho apareceu aqui. Que loucura. Planeje sua rota até a
Status?
escolta.
What's new?
Well, nothing really. The road ahead leads straight to where the convoy was heading.
Well then, what are you waiting for? Any doubts?
No, I don't. I still think we have to go there. If they're not in the base, they must be somewhere, damn it.
So, what's on your mind?
I can just drive in there, straight to the convoy, or try and take a side path to remain unnoticed until the very last moment.
Bold assumption. Could be an unnecessary detour. I leave that to your judgment, though. It's your call, Yasna.
Um pouco de precaução não faz mal.
All right, I'll try to get there via the side path.
Eu tenho quase certeza que a gente não precisava ter andado tudo isso. O carrinho apareceu aqui. Tá, o caminho a gente já passou. É ali, ó. Agora, será que o carrinho vai passar aqui? Não.
Yasna? Everything's all right?
Yes. I just need a moment to think.
As soon as you find something,
I'll report it.
Caramba,
worries,
como que eu
sir.
vou subir ali? Será que aqui é só a pé? Tô achando que aqui é só a pé, galera. O carrinho não passa aqui. Aí trollou, né?
This mission drags on so much. Sometimes I think you're gonna take off without me, sir.
don't count on it, Doctor. I'm not going anywhere.
Nível de radiação aumentou.
The radiation level is rising rapidly.
Yasna, be careful of radiation, of other people. Just watch yourself.
Tem radiação quer dizer que não há outras pessoas.
Considering the radioactive environment, I assume the probability of finding people here is close to zero. I found a way to the convoy. What might interest you, sir, is that it appears to be a mechanically drilled tunnel. Circular, precise.
I'm more curious about what's on the other end. More curious might not be quite the right word.
Tinha certeza que ela ia escorregar.
Yasna, you all right?
Oh, shit. They're close. At least one. There's not a soul. I don't see anyone. Oh, no. Astrogator. They're dead.
So you found someone.
Eu achava que poderia acabar desse jeito. Não estava esperando encontrar isso.
I didn't let that thought get to me. Didn't want to. Finding them was my priority. It could have been just another abandoned place, not this.
What exactly happened to them?
Well, that's a good question. I'm not even sure what they were doing here. Found the antimat. It looks damaged, but its log may still be intact.
Copy that. Proceed.
Okay. I'm getting into the antimat's recorder. What do we have here? They were preparing for departure.
Preparando para ir embora.
The convoy's heading somewhere.
Volta.
I was there. It's the location with the giant cranes. Right before they lifted that strange artifact above ground level. They're getting close to where I am now. They're here. Sending a probe. It's hard for them to reach the site. That's why they're trying to get there from above. Oh, they're tunneling their way through with a beam of antimatter.
How subtle. Can you locate the breach?
Looks like they found whatever they were looking for in that ominous tunnel. Of course.
Don't jump to conclusions, Doctor. Not before you finish. We need to know what to expect there first.
Those containers ended up in one of the transporters. I wonder if it's still nearby. Huh. Shame. The transport's leaving. Something's going on. One man's trying to draw the attention of the others to... I have no idea what's beyond the frame. The photo is such poor quality. You can clearly see the fear on his face. One of them is staring with concern at an instrument. Some sort of meter. Measurements are also strange. The electromagnetic field is in the upper range.
That's a recurring factor, which explains nothing, really. We're going in circles instead of getting you off this planet. Is there anything actually helpful in...
Don't you want to know what happened, sir?
I do. My crew was safe and sound. I gladly investigated myself. Explaining this mystery would not only expand our knowledge, but also bring us honor and glory. Not to mention the exposure of the Alliance's incompetence. At the moment, though, I have other priorities, Doctor.
Next slide. People rushing out of the tunnel, running from whatever's in there.
But are we still considering whether you should go inside? I admit it's all very intriguing, but also too risky.
Eu quero saber o que tem lá, né?
I fear for your safety, Yasna.
Sem me cuidar.
Spare me your concern, sir. I'm not a child. One of the antimats has fired straight into the tunnel.
And? What happened next?
Não, é claro que não vai dar pra saber.
Only.
Ah, mas peraí, talvez tenha alguma coisa.
Everyone's trying to escape. There's also a second antimat. It's shooting into the air.
Unbelievable.
Parando pro ar.
Astrogator. The antimat's new objective is to eliminate, instead of protecting.
What happens next?
The second antimat. That's what destroyed it. People are frozen with fear. They don't know what to do. It's firing directly at the crew.
Caramba, desmembrou o cara.
Shooting them. One by one. It's horrifying what an antimatter beam does to the human body.
I'm sorry you have to see this, Yasna. Regis III doesn't spare.
Someone hid behind a rock.
How do you know?
This antimat has thermal imagery.
Pode ser que tenha alguém vivo.
Hiding from it made no difference. One man has raised his hands in surrender. If only a machine could take pity on him.
With a proper programming, it could recognize such gestures, but it could never feel compassion. No.
It killed him. The machine just killed him. Oh, fuck.
Yasna?
Não vou falar pra ele. Tirou uma foto dela? Não, não vou falar nada.
It's, nothing. I just ran out of slides.
It didn't sound like, oh fuck, end of slides. I know you, Yasna. You're watching your tongue. Not so thoroughly as of late, but still.
Pessoas
Habits
mudam.
change, especially under dire circumstances. Besides,
Deixa pra lá, senão ele vai atormentar a gente.
Very well, Doctor. You don't have to tell me everything. If
Será
that's all,
que esse aqui
What
tem
about that
alguma
tunnel?
coisa?
right.
Vou dar uma olhada.
so I'll go check it out.
I know you will, Yasna. Proceed.
Beleza, examinar o local do túnel. Bora lá pro túnel. A gente veio aqui pra isso, né? Pra descobrir o que aconteceu.
I can hear a rhythmic, metallic sound coming from beyond the tunnel.
Take your time, Yasna.
I can't hear. I don't understand you, sir. The audio's breaking up.
You are in the...
I'll get back to you once I reach the end. It's in Arctan, coming at me. I got out. Well, inside a cave.
Yasna, can you hear me? Over.
Copy that. I don't feel too. My head feels like it's bursting from pressure.
Breathe, Yasna. You need to rest.
No. I'm better now.
All right. Can you tell me what's in there?
Seems like this robot started a task and then got stuck in a loop.
What task?
Carrying boxes. It took one but never left.
Why do you think it's stuck?
Well, it goes in circles, using the same path.
Deixa eu dar uma olhada na minha ferramenta aqui. Ele só tá marcando o robô. Arbustos de metal.
This place is full of metal bushes.
Same as the ones before.
Well, the lower parts of the bushes are fruitless.
So the Alliance came to pick the fruits.
Só faltava, né? Colher os frutos do
I'm
trabalho.
pretty sure the box is filled with research material. Those fruits.
Could you retrieve them somehow?
It won't be easy to snatch crates from its steel grip. I'll come closer first.
Examinar o local. Pode ser que seja mais pra frente, né? Não vi mais nada ali. Ixi, deu ruim aqui. Deve ser aqui mesmo.
My legs feel really heavy.
Cadê o robô?
To rest, Doctor. You certainly deserve it.
Ou será que a gente precisa seguir pra lá mesmo? Não tem nada pra gente interagir aqui. Eu vou tentar seguir, vamos ver se vai dar ruim.
I think their crew took some soil samples. There's this chipped rock, revealing what lies beneath the surface.
Which is more metal?
Yes, a metal interior. Roots are exposed as well. They're not embedded in any rock, but in a tissue-like alloy.
Metal bushes growing out of metal soil.
Yeah, that's one way of putting it.
So, all the bushes in this area, and there are plenty of them as I understand, appear to grow on the rock, but deep down their roots are embedded in metal. Perhaps you should take a closer look at them, Doctor.
Bora lá. Tamo aqui. Opa, mais corpício.
Can you please check them, Yasna?
Do you have anything specific in mind?
Doctor, if it's all metal...
Then I'll use a detector. Right.
Deixa eu ver aqui o detector.
I'm checking. Give me a sec.
Perfect.
Opa, tem alguma coisa ali.
Everything matches. There's metal all around.
Alguma coisa lá embaixo.
Connection with the whole system.
Interesting. Sounds similar.
To the structures I saw following Gorski. Yes. Huh. Well, perhaps it's... looks like 2 generations. One, old, dead, a relic. Second, these bushes grew in the remains of the former generation.
Hang on. Are you saying that this new generation is alive?
Mas tem alguma coisa ali, ó.
And the old one used to be alive?
Não é vida.
I simply use terminology I'm familiar with. But we can't talk about life here. For me, it's a virus. A parasite on this planet. I would never classify viruses as living organisms.
Now, there are theories that we humans have a common ancestor with parasites. An RNA particle.
That's true. However, we can function on our own. It's not easy, but we can. Viruses, on the other hand, need to come into contact with what science calls life in order to activate.
Here, there isn't really any evidence of it, is there?
Correct. It truly is a phenomena. Active parasites on a planet housing nothing but scrap metal. Shit! I can't handle it anymore.
Eita. Seguir o Arctan.
The robot disappeared.
You must have broken its loop.
I didn't.
Well, you must have done something. Never mind. We'll try to locate it. But first of all, get out of there now.
I found the robot. It hasn't gone far.
Good. Please follow it.
Esse aqui é outro lugar? A gente voltou, né? Não, não voltou, não.
Oh, fuck. Fuck, it's getting up.
What? The robot?
No, the antimat.
You need to act fast. Move, Yasna. Fast!
Ele detonou o robô.
Are you alive?
It destroyed the robot.
What's it doing now?
Ah, ele tá mirando na gente.
Novak, you're a fine astrogator. You always have been.
What are you saying, Doctor?
You've always been a great support for the entire crew.
No. Don't die on me now. I'm begging you. Don't give up. You can't. I failed you. Sorry.
Ué, desligou.
Sorry. It's all my fault.
Não, não desligou.
All mine. It was my decision. I decided to accept this mission.
How did I survive? Wait. You said you had a choice.
Yasna, you're alive.
If you could reject it, why didn't you?
After a series of successful missions, are you safe now?
Safe enough.
And the antimat?
He decided not to shoot me after all.
Será que a gente tá morto?
I'm all ears.
You will agree that we were doing very well. Outstanding results.
That's how it ought to end. Well.
Yes, I fully agree, but then it seemed this could have been the crowning achievement of the entire expedition. Just imagine.
You could have at least asked us.
I did wrong. I know that now. I will never forgive myself for it. Neither do I expect you to.
Marit não vai te perdoar também.
Marit? She can no longer forgive you. Same goes for the others.
I'm fully aware. All of it weighs heavily on my mind. Believe me, Doctor. So, what do we do now? Will you finally let me send Hopper for you?
I can't just fly away. Now more than ever. I won't rest until I find out what happened to our people and what we can do to aid them.
Examine o resto do local.
For now, you can forget about the research material. The only thing left of the Arctan is its feet.
Considering all the factors, I would assume everyone in the convoy is dead. If there's anything more to learn, it's from the recording devices. The first antimat told us a lot. The second one is destroyed. You spoke about the probe. Should be a valuable source of information. And the rovers. Are they on the convoy list?
Encontre o astromóvel. Tá, deixa eu dar uma olhada no meu... Peraí, tem alguma coisa ali. Não? Não, acho que não. Mag 4, Mag 3.
Just one.
It's worth checking then.
Tá, mas aonde? Onde tá esse veículo que ele tá falando? Bom, vamos lá. Eu vir para esse caminho. Esse caminho era o caminho que vinha direto,
Oh,
né?
I've already been there.
Ah, tá. Ele não deixa vir. Ok. Esse outro caminho é o caminho que a gente chegou aqui. Ah, agora esfriou.
Oh, it's cooled down.
Ah, tá ali embaixo.
Huh. That wasn't difficult. It's right there.
Dá pra descer aqui? Ou acessar esse veículo? Tem alguém dentro. Tem um corpo dentro, né?
Why even bother with security measures when they just leave keys in locks anyway? So, let's hear it.
Hello, base. This is Antka. Hello, Antka. Tesla here. I can hear you. Reporting. 25th day of the mission, 7:15 a.m. We arrived.
I saw it on the
We
slides.
encountered a terrain obstacle, but it has been removed.
You can skip ahead if you would.
We've established permanent access to the extraction site, separated the material for research. Now we're securing the first transport. Dr. Boza and Osterhaus have already begun their preliminary research here on site.
Gotcha. I'm passing it on. Let us know if there are any updates.
Of course. Over and out.
There's more.
Hello, convoy. Anka, come in. Are you there?
Yes, I'm here. We're finishing loading. Preparing to depart.
Don't!
Gets tense.
Leave the material behind and return to the base.
But why? What happened?
Scouts came back from this whole city.
Tesla? What's going on? Hello? Tesla, come in. Navigator speaking. Don't take anything. Just get out of there. Immediately. That's an order.
Last saved recording.
Amazing. Microbots grouping and flying together, similar to flies, capable of affecting other machines, even to the point that those affected become dangerous to humans.
The microbots, they must be dangerous as well. I don't know how, but not all people were killed by larger robots.
I think I figured it out, partially at least. The Alliance scientists were very clear that all of this had to do with an electromagnetic field, the field emitted by these flies. When people displayed disturbing symptoms, field measurements showed above average values. At first, I thought it was a sensoric malfunction. After all, the machines were broken. It turns out that field damaged them. So all the malfunctions occurred afterward.
Why didn't I think of it sooner? Prolonged exposure to strong electromagnetic fields can be harmful to the human brain. Usually it concerns long-term effects, months and years of unfavorable conditions.
Please elaborate, Doctor. What sort of effects?
Various brain dysfunctions. It may even lead to the arrest of vital organs.
So that's how. Merit.
Most probably. Another known effect of the EM field is memory loss. The human organism continues to function normally, but the human being as such is helpless, vulnerable. Like a baby, they don't understand the world around them.
Can such a person learn the world anew?
Eles entenderam a causa, né, dos problemas. Talvez em
I can't be
teoria.
sure. There's no precedence. Even if there is room for development, learning everything all over, they won't remember anything. Even language, their past, our voyages together.
E tem outro campo de força lá na
This
frente.
new life of theirs will be far from normal. They'll be aged children, walking curiosities, oddities, lab rats, all that made them gone to hell.
Perhaps researching those flies will help us to better aid our people. We're theorizing for now. Be worth examining. Confirm at least.
Got it, Astrogator. I'll search for those containers of flies.
Encontre os containers com as moscas. Bom, pessoal, eu vou aproveitar que o jogo acabou de salvar e vou ficando por aqui. Espero que vocês tenham gostado do vídeo. Se você gostou, não esqueça de deixar o seu like, se inscreva no canal, deixe aí seus comentários. Um grande abraço e até o próximo vídeo. Fui!